Hi, welcome back. Today I want to talk about a book that I'm reading, and I've been reading several books this month, and I am just excited that I would be able to share it with you. And as you saw in my previous video, I decided to make a variety of content, and one of them is by providing you with education and at the same time entertainment. And I think that um, giving a book review or dissecting some of the subjects or the parts that stood out for me in a particular book would be something that is educational and also entertainment at the same time. So I wanted to share with you today a book that I've been reading. It's called The Leadership Challenge. I know I gave this book uh, before in my intro video, in my first video, but I never talked about it. Today I'm gonna talk about it, and just wanted to give my own review about that. And it really I've been reading a lot of leadership books recently, and it really is making a big impact on my life, and not just my career or my job in my job or in the business that I'm building right now. It's also, to me personally, it has a huge impact. Why? Because everybody is a leader. You don't have to lead a group of people to be a leader. You are initially leading yourself. And I believe that learning about leadership, and not just learning, but doing and applying the principles that you learn along the way, is really at the heart of it. It will transform you. It will challenge you, and the fruit of it is that people will follow you. So I hope that I give some useful insights to you if you're watching this with a skeptical mind. What does this have to do with affiliate marketing or network marketing, or I just want to promote stuff? Well, here's the thing: people will only buy from people who they know and who they think is that, not because they can trust them, but because they believe in them. They look into their character, and it's something that, in sales, that people will buy on their own pace, on their own time. But for you to give, show your product to them and promote something, is really it's a process, and part of that process is yourself, your character, how they perceive you. And it's very important to be a leader in the space that you claim you are in. And a mentor of mine told me that people will only buy if they see you as somebody who's credible, obviously, and they don't want a repeat of the same people that are been selling to them. So you reach them in several ways. You reach them through your blog, you reach them through your videos, your content, your value, your ebooks, your obviously your email marketing is very big as well. So yeah, let me just read a few passages here in this book that I learned. So basically, it breaks down. Actually, it's all about the five principles, or the leadership challenge, what he calls, like, because through the years they studied leaders there. It always comes out these five principles of leaders, of successful leaders. And so they are modeling the way, inspiring a shared vision, challenging the process, encouraging the heart, and enabling others to act. So those are the five principles that they see in every successful leader. Now, the book talks about breaking down each one of those uh, parts, or each one of those traits, and basically gives examples, and then there's studies around them. And today I want to focus on the first one, which is, you know, modeling the way. And it really is already a good foundation to what I talked about earlier, and validating the fact that you need to be a leader yourself first. And I just want to read a quote from the first part. So it says, titles are granted, but it's your behavior that earns your respect. This sentiment was shared across all the cases we collected. Exemplary leaders know that if they want to gain commitment and achieve the highest standards, they must be models of the behavior they expect others. To effectively model the way, you must first be clear about your own guiding principles. You must clarify values by finding your voice. So it talks about, in order to lead, you need to know yourself first, and finding your voice and being consistent about your own core values is really the difference. That's what modeling the way means. Following, knowing yourself, and then knowing your core values and expressing that core values and living them is really the main difference. So yeah, as a leader, you must affirm the shared values of the group as well. So that will come after you've already shared your core values. So once you know that, before you can be a leader of others, you need to know clearly who you are and what your core values are. Once you know that, then you can give those values a voice and feel comfortable sharing them with others. As a leader, you must affirm the shared values of the group. Words and deeds must be consistent. Exemplary leaders are set the example by aligning actions with shared values. So you can see here, you cannot decouple, or you cannot remove actions from a leader, a good leader. So it needs to be consistent, and in order to do that, you need to know yourself, you need to know your core values. So for example, for myself, I just wanted to share with you, my core values are health, not just physical, but mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health is very important. There's a saying, it's cliche, but I believe in that. Health is wealth. And I'm a big proponent of that. That's why I keep fit, I keep reading books, and keep learning. So that for me is health. And number two is integrity. I take pride in what I do, and I don't hide anything. And I tell it to others, I tell it to my members, I tell it to the group that I lead. These are the values that are important to me. So I need to have integrity for me to be able to teach and to express myself to others. Number three is boldness. In order to approach something, I am expressing myself through being bold and just being straightforward. And then lastly, which is close to boldness, is courage. And courage is doing something that is right over something that is easy. So those are my core values. And what are yours? Please share them in the comments below, and please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.